Kendrick Perkins, Shannon Sharpe are hilarious. Talking about LeBron needs more help. LeBron James needs more help. Yeah, he do. He needs to get him a grandpa chair, a porch, and somewhere sit his behind down. Get a nice remote. Get your smoker's jacket. Stay out of them Diddy parties. Stay out of them Jay Z and Beyonce parties, and go somewhere and read stories. Uh, Get his son a job if LeBron wants to become an owner or something. Give him a job with a suit and tie on, apprenticeship. Stay off the court, unless of course you're giving award presentations or at the game. Just stay off the court unless you got front court seats. That's the help he need. Not on that team. That team is deplorable and sad. Um, these cats crack me up. They bought and paid for. Call a cat out. If I'm gonna sit here and do it to Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna do it to LeBron James. Father Time is undefeated. You're not going to win. Know when to say when. You know. Know when to just get up on out of that thing. You don't want to keep getting embarrassed. It was embarrassing the other night. And there will be some more coming that keep on the longer you play till you ride the wheels come off, or the wheels gonna come off sooner. I ain't got no problem with it at all. I told you the Darvin Ham uh karma train is coming. JJ Ridiculous is out of his mind. He ain't fit. He might be an okay coach, but you see, this is the Lakers. People have then gotten so settled for mediocrity with the Lakers that they're just getting all warm and fuzzy with being mediocre. I don't know whatever happened to the Lakers. I remember, when did they morph into the Clippers? I want to know. It's embarrassing. Help. Yeah, mental help. Sit on the couch and stretch out. You too old. You're not the best player on your team. And you really shouldn't even be the second best player on your team. The best player on your team is too scared to stand up to you, Anthony Davis. He looks like he has moments of burst, and then he has moments where he folds up like a chair. And it won't be long before he gets a funny creak in his knee and he's sitting down, talking about playing 82 games. You cats are hilarious. I know what you were trying to do. Thought you'd be the oldest man to win the MVP and bestow upon you your numbers and your stat pattern, but your team is not that good, and you hurt the cause. 111 with your butt on the floor minus. That's a bad fever. That's a bad cold. That's a bad temperature. And anybody else, they but be riding the pine, and you have to come off with the second team. But we know that you hooked up JJ Ridiculous because you couldn't stand the thought of Darvin Ham. How dare Soul Brother be the head coach, who did get you to the Western Conference Finals and did win your in-season cup, your Walmart cup, and your ribbon. But you ain't going to get this time. And I don't see a Western Conference Finals even with all the referees on the payroll. They can't blow enough whistles to cover your behind. And you did have more calls in your favor against the Timberwolves and still got your butt beat by 30 bucks. You ain't getting waxed and you still getting smashed by 20 plus points. And with all the refs helping you out, you suck. You need a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th option. You don't have it. And you're not the first or the second best option. But it's hilarious to see these heads on sticks. So tomorrow, well, if we get him this person, you ain't going to do nothing. You could get Trae Young and Damian Lillard. They don't play no defense. And they turnover prone. And they pouty and mouty. They're not going to listen to JJ Ridiculous. You get rid of what for what? You're not attracting what you need. You need to rebuild. You need a hole, and you need to pretty much the part of him and him. You might have to get rid of AD. That's the only way you might actually get some parts. If they got this fantasy and facade and fraud that LeBron in his last year, because they don't really play that well together. But AD is not his fault. He's stuck with an old grandpa who's taking up space and time. You ever been in the driving behind an old grandpa driving? He drives slow and he take up 2-3 lanes and you just honking your horn. He's like, you don't know what I'm doing. I'm driving straight with my way. Messing with the antenna and the sound system and everything, and ain't going nowhere. That's what you stuck with. Clutch sports. Your clutch is stuck. Ain't nobody going to. You can't possibly flip this script. Be thankful that you got a somewhat of a semblance of a decent record. And you'll win some games here and there, but you're going to get blowed out. It's going to be embarrassing. The egg on your face is just starting up. But all this about, well, Shannon Sharpe, well, if he took time out and he did this and that. No. You didn't stat padded enough. It's going where it is. The problem that y'all face is that he's stuck and he can't win. There's no cop out. He's gotten old. They can't attract the people they want. Who wants to go somewhere where you flip a coach and you flip a squad like you at the bowling alley flipping pins because you get a gutter ball and you got to reset the pins? The reset is over. That is over. And that West is tough. That East is tough. And you don't really fit no more. The narrative then come and gone. The time then passed you by. And now you need to go ahead and settle for it, you know. Or maybe they'll plot and plan somewhere he gets hurt and wonder what if and say all this. No, he hit his peak, his prime. He hit his window. The window then locked and closed. And he is falling off the side of the cliff. It's been there though. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. How is it? How is this new? Have they been to the finals since the bubble? Did I miss something? Playing tournament, 7th seed, playing tournament, missed the postseason. Well, did I miss in the last few years? Yeah, you got the West Conference final, but you've always been like a lowercase seed. You ain't been no threat. And the Denver Nuggets final series, he took all them shots and he came up short in all of them against Jokic. That was on him. Darvin Ham gave him a good chance. They even had the refs in their corner pocket, had everything going their way. Just weren't good enough. So now what's your excuse? And you're going to get whacked some more. It's not that good no more. Live with it, face it, you know. But no, they got all these excuses. They know good and well if it was anybody else, they'd be telling them they should have been long ago retired. People can sure call it on other people. They sure can, you know. But they got to, you know. I told you the changing of the guard didn't already happen, you know. No one ever says Steph needs more help. Why is that? Because he's more effective as a leader. Why is that? He walks stride with LeBron James. No one ever goes, oh, Steph could get more. He sure could. I know good and well that LeBron James could not win with Andrew Wiggins. How I know? Because he traded him before he had a chance to play with him. He would not have tolerated Draymond Green's antics. And I don't think how he would have played with Gary Payton II or Buddy Hield. Not saying those guys don't fit, but he ain't Steph. And that's the big difference. There's a difference between being a leader and a guy who's been pretending like he is and a guy who be stat padding and chewing off everyone's plate and gotten old before your eyes. The problem is, but see, Steph's on the downside too. They all are. Durant falling on last night. They all on the downswing. Kawhi's starting it off. Chris Paul gonna be out there eventually. But this is the thing. The whole thing with La La Land and LeBron, they got copping excuses. They done everything. They didn't took Kobe out the mix. They trying to downplay Jordan. They take everything out to say this guy need to just go ahead and quit. Nobody else that they've ever done all this with. So the games have been played. It truly belongs in Hollywood. Now he does belong in LA because the Bronny thing and all the acting and the whack movies and the antics and the crying and the moaning and yeah, he's the kid from Akron has officially became gone Hollywood. He is a good actor. And then next they'll find him an Oscar. Because the guy is definitely given all the flopping, the acting, the media, the losses, the pain. Yeah, a great actor. That's what I'm going to say. The LeBron Academy. You have entered it. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like. And hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.